Just gonna give TikTok a second to warm up, and we'll get into it. We've got 3 coin rings to make today. Got South Dakota, Oklahoma, and Tennessee. And the first thing we gotta do is just punch some holes in these. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna start with South Dakota. What's up, everybody? We're making a couple coin rings today. First thing I gotta do is punch some holes in these. And I'm just trying to work this one out right now. There we go, there's our first one. There's center punched out of it. Now these are just quarters right now. And we'll go ahead and punch another one. If you guys wouldn't mind tapping the screen, we're currently sitting at 2 likes. I think we can do a little bit better than that. Let's see how many likes we can get by the time I finish punching these 2 coins out. There we go. This is the Oklahoma one. I'll go ahead and do this one. There we go. We just broke 200 likes. Very nice. Thank you very much. That's amazing. Thank you very much. That's no bueno. There we go. Pretty cool, huh? Got 1, 2, 3 of those. Where did I get the punch sets from? I have a recommended tool list on my website, coinringmaker.com. You can find links for everything there, as well as little videos that show you how to use everything. This one I think I got from eBay. It's got like a super weird name, but it's like perfect for quarters. And you can find that on my recommended tool list. Coinringmaker.com with lost connection. My goodness. Can y'all hear me? It seems like I have spotty connection today. Well, either way, what we're going to do is we're going to clean up this inside edge right here because it's pretty sharp. And we're going to use this. It's called a Deburring Tool. And we're just going to clean that up. And get a little closer in here for you. And you guys feel free to visit my website. There's a little like introductory blog linked on my profile that kind of tells you about what I do, and there's like resources linked there, so you can find my store, You can find my Patreon. You can find, I don't know, there's a bunch of cool stuff on there. So if y'all want to hop over there and check it out, it's linked on my profile. And like, because of the shape of this tool, it's like a curved blade. It gives us a really nice, smooth inside edge there. So I've got to do this for 2 more coins. I understand this part's kind of slow and boring, so if you guys wouldn't mind just tapping the screen while we get through this. We're currently at 1,000 likes. See if we can get to 2,000 before I finish. Let's knock that off there. Yeah, I really try to do the best work I can, because I know how sensitive coin collectors can be, and I don't blame them. Like, there's definitely like misunderstood value in coins, but I've actually learned a lot about coins since I started working on them, so that's pretty interesting. Yeah, this is called a deburring tool. It's pretty useful. They're like $10 at a hardware store. All right, we hit 3,000 likes before I finished. You guys knocked it out of the park. Thank you very much. If you haven't followed me yet, please consider giving me a follow. Got about 200 people in here. If I get 200 followers real quick, that would be pretty cool. And if you do follow me, your name will show up right here on the chat. I'm making quarters into rings. We're about to start getting into the fun part, so give me just a second. I'll move my camera over. Yeah, it's totally a plumbing tool. If you guys would like to learn about the laws around making coins into jewelry, I do have a blog post about it on my website. I highly recommend you give it a read. It'll take you about 3 minutes. The key word in the U.S. laws around defacing currency is fraudulent. Hey, baby.
How many people do that watching?
Like 200.
Let's take a vote.
What do you want to vote for?
Hi, Coin Ring Maker Group. This is Shayna, Kevin's wife. We have come up with this, and we would like to know how many of you guys are interested in a ring. Well, they just want to be fighting about how illegal this is. There's nothing wrong with it.
It's fine. They're just wanting to watch how to make rings. Thank you for the panda.
Thank you for the panda.
Yeah. Yep, another Shayna. So your name is Shayna. Yeah, I'm working on, or testing out, working on some spoons to make them into rings. And she wants me to really get on it, but it's harder than it looks, so I'm kind of taking that slow. Yeah, I've got some with animals on them. I don't know, it's really weird to acquire like a cool spoon in like bulk. Like so far I've only been able to find like singles of cool spoons I want to work on. So they'd all be like one-offs. Let's see her ring again. She ran off. She's eating lunch. But I do think I have another one. This is the second one I made. And I really like the detail on this. But I cannot find another one of these spoons anywhere. So I've got a whole stack of spoons over here that I want to play with. But they're all different designs. So I'm kind of just taking that slow. But they are coming. They'll be on the store soon enough. But they'll all be like one-offs instead of like with the coin rings where I can, you know, offer however many of these you would want. They'll just be one of a kind, kind of. Thanks, guys. I think they're pretty cool. Dang, we got 400 people in here now. Go ahead and ask y'all to drop me a follow and tap the screen if you're enjoying the live so far. We're slowly turning these quarters into rings. Thank you very much. Yeah, I think it's pretty fun. I really enjoy doing it. So I'm just sanding up these cut edges real quick, and it's kind of a rough sound, so I'm just doing that off screen. Just gonna smooth those out. We got one more. Yeah, I keep all my W quarters. Don't worry about that. I've actually become a like a minor league coin collector as I've been working on coins. I've learned more and more about them and kind of gained a better understanding of what makes a coin valuable and which ones to hang on to. So now we're gonna hop over to my ring stretcher. That's this pretty blue thing, and this is just gonna let us stretch these rings out and get the walls a little more even. Also help us size them. This Tennessee one's gonna be size 11. We're gonna have to stretch it pretty far. And flip it over. And if anybody wants to get a coin ring made by me, you can just go to coinringmaker.com. I've got links to my website store and my Etsy if you're more comfortable shopping on Etsy. That's an option. I'm almost up to 500 sales on Etsy, which I think is pretty wild. I almost can't believe it. Check the size on this real quick. Have you tried a bypass ring? I made a bypass ring for somebody on Christmas last year. The problem is like resizing it. Like you really have to lock the size in and make it like several sizes too big and then cut it and fold it over. They just take a lot more attention than like a band does. So I haven't messed with them too much. I do like the look, but just regular bands are just easier to make and size for me. And they're just, I don't know, they're more enjoyable to make. Bypass rings can be a little frustrating. This one is going to be a size 9, so we don't have to stretch it out too much. usually go about one size over when I'm stretching and then reduce down. So that's right at a size 10 there. So that'll be okay. We'll leave it. And get one more to stretch out. Oklahoma, this one's a size 7. A whole range of sizes today. And I saw a bunch of people just followed me. I appreciate that. Thank you guys. Sorry, when I'm stretching rings, I have to look away from the screen. So there is the Oklahoma one right now. All these pretty flowers on it. It's a really nice design for a quarter. I think they did a good job with this one. Made a bypass for a customer before I got on TikTok. Need to make another one now. Yeah, they're pretty. They just take a little bit more effort. Like, I don't know, I'm kind of a bit of a perfectionist. And the way the bypass ring is, it's just like, it never seems quite done to me. But I don't know, that's just a personal perfectionist problems. So what we're doing here is we're trying to, yeah, I can do Maryland. I can do all 50 states in quarter rings. So if you want to get you one, go to coinringmaker.com and order them. And I usually make my stuff here live on TikTok. So we're just slowly bringing those walls so they're nice and straight and even. That looks pretty good to me. Let you see a Maryland one. Let's see if I can find it for you. Just one second. I've got all 50 states made over here, so I can show them off, but I have to look through all 50 to find what you want. So I'll just give you a look at what I'm picking through here, trying to find that Maryland one for you. If it's over like a size 11, I'll anneal them, or if it's a silver quarter, I'll anneal it. But under that, I've become really sensitive to like when they're gonna snap and can just kind of feel it. So I don't have too many problems with rings snapping without annealing them. But that's just taken a lot of practice to just kind of know when the metal starts getting brittle. Only if you do it fraudulently. And I'm clearly showing you and telling you that I'm making it into jewelry. So that's not fraud. Yeah, these are 3D printed. I made these myself. Try to stay organized. I cannot find a Maryland one to save my life. Well, this is what the Maryland quarter looks like, and if you can just kind of imagine a 1/2-inch hole punched in the center of it, and then the detail on the edge, that's what would be on the ring. I can't seem to find an example of one. I'm looking. It's like, where is it? Yeah, I really like hopping on these lives and making stuff in front of people. There we go. I knew I had one. Now this one has been sitting on my desk for probably about 3 months. So it's not as shiny as it would be when you get it. But this is what that would look like. Let me know if you need a closer look. You can also see the detail on the inside. You've got the United States of America there, and it says $quarter on the other side.
What's up, Coin Ring? Tell me about your page. What do you post on TikTok?
I make coins into rings. I was just showing them this one. This is a Maryland quarter that I made into a ring.
Sick.
And I'm in the middle of making some other ones, so I'm going to get back to that. I've got some other ones.
That is so cool.
Back here. Dang, you beat me. You got 6-9. Y'all tap the screen. And
where are you located?
I'm here in Texas.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I was talking to someone else from Texas earlier. I'm in New York City.
Oh,
yes.
Nice.
So I do Jewish comedy on TikTok.
Oh, that's nice.
So I play this Jewish mom persona named Cheryl Cohen, who's like, "Oh, you're really doing coins for a living? Very cool." You know, I do the whole voice, the whole shtick. It's a lot of fun.
Great.
So
That's great.
Yeah, as a result, I get to just be a fun Jewish creator and advocate for Judaism on this app.
Very cool. I like anybody who can bring a little sense of humor into what they do. I like
100%. I think that's what it's all about. And so many people are on this app that if you're able to differentiate yourself from what someone else is doing, you know, is really special. I always say, and I've said it multiple times today, it's not about how many followers you have, but who sees your content.
Yeah, I really didn't think, I don't know, like 2 years ago that I would fit in on TikTok at all. Like, I didn't think there would be an audience for what I'm doing, but like I've really found one, and it's really cool. It's not like any other social media I've ever tried. Like, people are really nice. I don't know. I really enjoy being here on TikTok. It's cool.
Really cool app. I agree. So do you have like an Etsy shop, or you have your own shop in Texas, or?
I have a website with a shop on it, and I also have an Etsy shop. So the Etsy is The Coin Ring Maker, and my website is coinringmaker.com.
Very cool. Do you feel like your sales have gone up since you started on TikTok?
Absolutely. Yeah. And I've gotten a lot of like positive feedback and suggestions of like stuff that I wouldn't have thought of myself, and like got to make new products based on like what customers want, which is pretty cool. It's like a constant worldwide conversation that I just get to throw my jewelry into. It's neat.
That is really awesome. Well, I wish you the best of luck with all of your sales and with holiday season. It looks like what you're doing is really awesome.
Thank you.
All right. Nice meeting you.
Yeah, have a good day. Oh, you want to see a Texas one? I've actually got a silver Texas one over here. Where did it go? There it is. So this is a 90% silver proof Texas quarter that I made into a ring. This one's my personal ring, so it's a little scuffed up from wear and tear, but that's what it would look like. It's got this real nice like rope band design around the whole edge inside there. The Lone Star State in 1845, Texas. The biggest I can make quarter coin rings is size 13. If you need something bigger than that, I would suggest like a Morgan dollar. It looks like this. Or like a $50. looks like this. They're really cool. Yeah, I like these 64 $half rings. They come out really cool. Can I show a Tennessee? I'm actually working on a Tennessee one right now. This one's a size 11. So this one still needs some polish, but it's sized and shaped. Size 14, yeah, that's just on the edge of what I can do with quarters. If I go past 13, they start getting wavy and stretch weird, and they usually break. These are real coins. Yeah, these are all real quarters, $half. This one's an American Eagle. Pretty cool. I don't do any gold per se, but I can do gold plating like this. So this was a copper round Bitcoin, and I gold plated it. And this is something I'm still experimenting with and should be adding pretty soon. I mostly just work with rounds and US currency, just because international laws around currency are kind of weird. But I know the laws in the United States, so I just stick to US currency. And like somebody said, they have a ring size 14. Silver $half are really, really nice for about a size 14 if you don't want too wide and bulky of a band. These come out really good. I like them a bunch. If you want something a little heftier, like I said, you could do like a Morgan dollar or a peace dollar, like this one, or even an American Eagle, which is pretty much pure silver. Very, very nice. Pretty expensive ring though. If you want to check out my prices, go to coinringmaker.com and you can see all my prices there. I'm going to go ahead and finish up these 3 rings I'm working on here. And it looked like we got an order on the live, so I'll be making that next. Oklahoma needs to be a size 7. So we still got to reduce this one quite a bit. Y'all wouldn't mind, go ahead and tap the screen. Let me know I'm doing a good job here. Send me some likes. Maybe some of them little dancey donations. Get some animations on the screen. That could be cool. Ooh, I got an order on Etsy. Score. I try not to do sentimental stuff anymore because I messed up someone's like 150-year-old family gold ring. Like I broke it. So since I did that, I only mess with coins that I have. So if I mess up, it's on me. And there's no like emotional attachment to it. It's just a personal decision I made. Because it ate me up, man. Like, I felt really, really bad about it. I still do. Like, we got the situation worked out. They're melting that gold down and having a new ring made by a buddy of mine. So we got it fixed, but I still feel really bad about it. And I just don't want to take that chance with somebody else's, like, family heirloom or something. I hope that makes sense. But I do have like a pretty wide variety of coins that you can pick from. I mean, that's probably true. It's really like I have to have that conversation with the customer. I have to be like, there's a chance that this could break, and like we both need to understand this before I get started. And that just takes a little bit more time than if someone just went to my website and ordered a ring. It's quite a bit more hand-holding, I guess you would say. It's more personal. So we got these 3 finished. Very nice. Looking pretty good. Got South Dakota. It's got this nice wheat grain plant on there. Pretty cool. Yeah, man. I really, like, when I started this business, I had like 3 main things I wanted to convey. And the first one was to be educational. I wanted to show what I was doing, so if people who are interested and wanted to try, like, they could learn from what I was doing. The second is I wanted to be funny. I wanted humor to be in there, because if it's not lighthearted and I'm not having a good time, other people probably aren't either. And then the third one was honesty. Like, I don't want to pull the wool over anybody's eyes. I want to be completely honest throughout the entire process. And those are like my 3 tenets in this business that I decided on when I started. So I'm glad that's coming through. I'm glad you can see that. It makes me feel good. So I'm just going to take a look at my shop real quick and see what orders came in on this live so far, so we can make a couple more things. Yeah, see, and then that's like a legal situation. Like, I could get in trouble for destruction of their property. Like, I'm just not well versed in legally protecting myself, so I just kind of avoid it unless someone's very insistent and they say, hey, I don't mind if you mess it up. You know, that's kind of a different story. Looks like we've got, but I do just prefer working on my own coins, because also I don't have to wait for it to ship to me or get lost in the mail on the way to them or back to me, or custom problems, yada yada yada. It's just a lot easier to work with what I have on hand. I've got a blog post on my website about the laws around making jewelry out of coins, and if you'd like to take like 3 minutes and go read that, it's a pretty good read, and you probably learn something. I'm just checking my store real quick to see what else I need to make here. Got a Texas, got a cowboy hat, got a Nebraska. And we've got pictured rocks. That's interesting. Nice. 2018 pictured rocks. People have liked this one. I've made like 3 of them this month. That's pretty cool. So the first thing we're going to do is punch holes in the centers of these and just get started again. Like I said before, if you haven't followed me, give me a follow. If you're enjoying this TikTok live, go ahead and tap the screen. The main difference between like a copper clad quarter, which is what these are, and a 90% silver quarter is the green finger effect. So copper, when it oxidizes, it turns things green, and silver doesn't have that property. So if you're worried about that, I would suggest getting a silver ring. That's what I wear. But if it's not really a problem for you and you're not going to wear them all the time, copper might be the way to go. I like to offer both options because some people are more comfortable with copper than others, and there's also a price difference between the two as well. But silver is a precious metal, and that's just kind of how that goes. So you can go either way, but the main difference is green finger. And you can put like clear fingernail polish on a copper ring, and that'll kind of protect you for a little bit. It's just kind of a temporary fix. But if you are worried about that, I would suggest just getting silver. They come out really nice. And they definitely look different too. Like you can see the difference in a silver coin. It's very pretty. There's our pictured rocks center punch. And I'm just gonna go ahead and make this one because my phone's about to die, so we're just gonna rush through and see if we can finish this. I don't think I can do all three before my phone dies, so we'll just do this one. There's how it looks so far. And you know what, KK, you've been so sweet, asking questions and being polite. I want to give you a coupon. You can use the coupon code WELCOME. That'll save you 10% off anything you order. If you do decide to get yourself a ring, you could save a little bit of money for being so polite. Anybody here on the live can use that code. It's just the word WELCOME. And it should save you 10% on everything on the store. That's my little thank you for you guys joining me today. Yep, my phone is giving up. I'm gonna try and finish this for you guys, but it's on its last leg. So far, this has been a pretty good live. I appreciate you guys joining me, hanging out while I make some rings. Can I make any size? Are they only one size? For quarters, I can do size 4 all the way up to size 13. If you need something bigger than that, I suggest like a $50 or like a $1 ring. Those I can do up to size like 18 or something. Yeah, go ahead and make sure you get an accurate ring size for me. That's probably the most important thing you can do, because I want your ring to fit nice and comfortable. So make sure you guys get accurate ring sizes. It's very important. It's called a ring stretcher, or a ring stretcher reducer, this thing. So it stretches on top and reduces on the bottom, but I prefer to use these 17-degree dies I just think it gets a cleaner reduction. Very handy tool. I'm just trying to get this to a size 10. Just needs a little bit more. Yeah, y'all go ahead and follow me if you haven't yet. I just hit my goal of 50,000 followers, so I don't even know what my next goal should be. Any suggestions? There we go, we're right at size 10. Michigan Pictured Rocks quarter coin ring, 2018. Pretty cool. Well, if you guys like this, you'll probably like a bunch of videos I have up on my profile. Go check it out. There's like 1,500 of them. You could just scroll and tap and check out videos all day on there. But I'm gonna go ahead and hop off of here and eat some chili cheese tater tots. If you want to order a ring from me, coinringmaker.com is the place to do it. And you can use coupon code WELCOME to save 10% off basically everything on the store. That's my little thank you for joining me here on this live. That's coupon code WELCOME. Alright, y'all have a good day. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you later. Bye.